Welcome back to the final episode of Season 2 of Sorta Yeah!
Finale! Whoa.
Our heroes have been on quite the adventure, starting on a pirate ship and ending in a cool tech laboratory situation. And when we last left them, Fernie, aka the Furnace, had just absorbed the final piece of the core that was taken from him hundreds of years ago to regain his powers. The ones that were so terrible, he needed to be sealed away in the forest for a millennia. Furnace, you now have advantage on any attack or perception or any skill check that you make coming from technology relating to you. So basically anything in this building that's robotic or about the system, you get advantage.
Burning like crazy, buzzsaws coming in and out, oil spewing out of him, smoke billowing. And he's like, the nightmares are fully back. It's time for vengeance. He now knows the full layout of this place, so he knows immediately how to get to the CEO.
Yes.
Perfect.
So
no more vibrations. You've got like the mini map pulled up in your face.
Like a HUD, and he just sees it.
Oh, I love it. Amazing. Y'all seeing the Furnace in this completed phase of himself, you know you've never had a better chance to take down the CEO than now.
Bro!
You look sickening.
In a good way, like, fucking.
No, it's okay, it's not in a good way.
Well,
I get it. I'm a weapon of war and destruction.
Do you feel less confused?
No more confusion.
Holy.
Wow.
Whoa.
I now remember everything. You see, I was created to destroy, and I did that endlessly for hundreds of years. But suddenly, I started to see the spirits of all the animals that I had slain. They started to appear to me, to haunt me. And eventually I felt their vengeance, their desires. And I had nothing else but a desire to destroy this corporation and any machinery. And that's when I think they decided to disassemble me. They recognized that I was a threat. So they took me apart. And then eventually, the forest, they had chosen me as their weapon. And they revived me eventually. But now I'm back. It might as well be 100 years ago or whatever. And I'm gonna fucking take this place down.
Yes! Furnace, is there like an overhead, what do you call it when there's a mic throughout the whole
An
center?
intercom?
Is there an intercom?
Yeah.
Oh my God, tap into it, tap into it.
And let us all speak in it, please.
Yeah,
please.
we all get to say something.
So Furnace, you go over to the only electronics you can see in this room, the elevator button, and putting your hand on it, you sort of get this innate sense of how everything is connected in this building. And while you aren't omnipotent, you, let's see here, give me a D20 dice roll for either Arcana or Sleight of Hand.
That's 8.
Okay,
for
so
sleight of hand.
with an 8 and everything that you know about this building, it's been a while, but you put your hand on this button and you can feel pretty quickly that it's not that far electronically to the mechanism that would control sound in the intercom. And just like that, you're in. But you only have about 30 seconds of message time with a roll like that. What do you want to say to the whole building?
It's fucking over.
And then I jump in there. Hello, Mr. CEO. Get ready to get your shit rocked. Yes.
If there's a Ben Dover, please come to the CEO's office. Again, that's Ben Dover.
Hey, bitch, I'm here. Hello. Is someone in the house? Hello. Hi. I've only used an intercom to find my child at Kmart.
Click.
Sorry, guys. I freaked under.
You really got carried away on that one, Dolores, but I respect it, frankly.
That's so dumb.
Maybe cooler and smarter heroes would have done Pass Without Trace so that he doesn't overcome it. But now he knows.
I want him to know we're here.
Yeah! He's prepared. All right.
Is there any sort of room in this whole place that has like useful items or anything for us?
I'll say this, there's a balance to it. So now that they know that you're coming, any time that you spend to prepare is also gonna be time that they have to prepare. So if you wanted to go down to like the storage room to see if you could find extra potions and things like that, great, but that might mean a couple extra guys show up to the battle itself.
Look, I don't want to waste any time.
No.
I want to go beat the living fuck out of this guy, kill him. If I could kill him twice, I would.
Oh.
We have restoration.
I have
we can
hordes
make that
of
happen.
dead animals around me
Listen.
telling me to kill this man.
Yeah, and if we need something from below in another room, I'll just send Bed to get it.
Nice.
And I'll send,
Janice.
thank you. I'll send Janice to get it. God, she's just.
You have to remember.
You have
she's
to remember, she's been with you for
I know,
years.
but you know.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Just trouble girl talk. She's not good at it.
Look, but there's something I need to address. We got all the parts together and your old friend isn't back. So I don't know what the deal with that is.
But our new friend is.
And I think the Fernie that you knew would want this too. I mean, I think that's the whole reason the forest revived me for this purpose.
In my opinion, you still have a little bit of Fernie in you.
Well, if you say so.
Okay.
All right, let's go kill a man.
Let's go.
Amazing, so y'all file into the elevator and do you press the button that is, there's one that you see that is clearly going to lead to the room with the core that the CEO took from you. Is that where you're pressing or do you want to do something else to prep?
Let's go.
Elevator begins to move.
I'm moving my hammer and I'm practicing it.
And I'm like stitching up all the slits in my dress, like.
Yeah, we can't afford any nip slips,
I
right?
just
Yeah.
wanted to say, hey, thank you guys. I know Sword Talon wasn't right for me, and you guys could have spoken up, but you respected that boundary, and I have a new sword, and it's a lot better. And I'm sorry I got distracted during the fight, and thank you, Bug, for picking me up and helping me.
You're so welcome. Give him a hug. No. Okay.
So if you want a hug,
And Bug just puts out his fist.
and I grab it and I can give him a big old hug.
And then Dolores just comes in and starts hugging both of you. Oh, it's like Christmas.
Okay, all right.
The furnace is like, I would, but I'm made of
hot
buzz
Yeah.
saws and
metal.
fire.
It would
so
hurt.
you
It
can
would
just stay
really
over
hurt.
there.
No,
Yeah.
it's
I
all
feel
right.
the love. I feel
Yeah.
it.
It's totally
Thank
okay.
you.
Furnace, as you're sitting there, your chest compartment opens up and Kevin the Moth lands on this group and just gives a little hug, as does a sweet little bluebird lands and just hugs and goes,
And I'm like,
See?
who the
we
fuck
got
are
this,
you?
you guys. We
That
got
must mean
this.
Fernie's.
We got this.
That must mean.
I don't know how that moth is alive. That is the most powerful being I've ever known for surviving that.
Kevin is a badass.
He has an AC of 1,000.
the most powerful creature
Zero
I've
spells.
ever known.
Yet you've never summoned him for a fight? Okay, so Kevin and the Moth and Todd the Bird fly back into Fernie's chest compartment. As you gently find yourselves coming to a rest, and the door opens. And laid out in front of you is this huge room that is somehow a mix of technical and organic. We have. I know.
Sorry.
I know. No, that's good. Feel it. Feel how spooky the thing is that we made.
Okay.
There is a lot of stone and a lot of metal, but also a pool of glowing bright green ooze. Fernie specifically, roll perception with advantage, please. All right. And actually, Dolores too, roll perception with advantage.
Heard.
It's a 15, or wait, that's an 18, and then it's an 18.
So 18.
So 13.
13 and 18. So Dolores, you being a warlock, even in part still, you just feel like a faint hint of something being kind of off here. You can't tell quite if it's comforting or it's scary. In the furnace, you feel from this green pool of ooze all sorts of emotion, but you hear very distant screaming and crying and wailing, and you realize that these are the souls that are being pulled from all over the world of the dead. In the center of this console here is a large tank of water, also green ooze, with a little green complete orb sitting in it. Looks an awful lot like what was originally taken from Fernie at the beginning of your adventure. In front of it is a computer console as well. And as you walk in, you see the CEO in a new and improved mech suit standing near the console.
Oh shit.
That's soul juice. Yeah, all that stuff, it's soul juice.
I was feeling
Taking
really...
souls of creatures and all living things and using it as fuel.
Oh my
So
god.
who drinks it if it's juice?
Well, he drinks it, but also it's like a fuel. It's
Do you want to lead the way?
You just hear like metal on metal, like ting, 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 ting. He's like, sorry, I was late. I had to finish something up. One of my employees just died. Sorry, which one of you said who drinks it? Can we try that again? One of you just said who drinks it if
Who
it's sold?
drinks it?
That would be me.
Oh, I set him
Hello.
up.
You did, Dolores.
I set him up.
I'm the
I
CEO.
cast silvery barbs to take that back. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm the CEO of True Neutral. I know we've met before. And if it isn't my favorite, I've heard of you, delivery group. You brought my old toy back to me, complete with the cores that we separated long ago. Gotta be honest, Fernie, I was really surprised to see you up and moving about. You made your own soul core. That's incredible, man. I love it. And tell you what, this one being made out of life as opposed to death the way we did it before, that's incredible. Look at the balance that we got here. You really made True Neutral neutral. Your core in this one, perfect.
You're not neutral. You're pure evil.
What?
You created me. And anything that would create me is the most fucked up shit on the planet.
Yeah, but I paid for like carbon credits. That balances out like everything.
Carbon credits.
Yeah.
Are you done? Can we fight this man?
Oh yeah, well I was gonna say if you wanted to surrender Fernie, you guys can leave just fine. But I want the Inferno back. I want him mine, I want to be pulling power from him. I want that power.
We are not giving up. The Inferno, the furnace, Fernie.
Furnace. It's only right that you call the shots. What do you want us to do?
All right.
I mean, I think it seems pretty clear.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, walk on over, you guys can go.
No.
No.
You completely, once again, you have misread the situation.
Well, I wasn't here for the conversation you had before this, and whatever happened, this is the first time I've seen you since the boat.
Well, let's put it plain and simple. You have taken things that do not belong to you, and you have used it to fuel your own greed and lust for power, and enough is enough.
Amen.
Now see here, young Amakir. I understand how it may look that way, but there's nothing more neutral than doing exactly what you want all the time whenever you feel like it. That's how I was raised by my papa, who was the CEO before me. And we all earned this company by being handed it.
Okay.
So let's go. Looking at this suit, you can tell it's different than it was before. It seems a little bit beefier, it seems a little bit taller, and it does have wings. In addition to the wings, you can see little sparks of this green energy flying out of 3 different portholes. So he lets out a sneeze and goes, achoo! And one of the holes goes with this big green tendril and then whips back in. So you can assume safely he has maybe 3 of those.
Mr. CEO, what's your name?
CEO is a title. My name has never been my name. My name was Ashley.
Your name was Ashley?
It's a family name. Ashley can be the name of a boy too. My name was Ashley.
E-I-G-H or E-Y?
Oh, E-Y. God, I'm not a monster.
I'm whispering to
Yes, you are.
Fucking fuck his ass up.
Okay, who wants to hit first? Heads? Heads?
I will. He pulls out his grenade launcher and just launches one at him.
As a surprise attack?
Yeah, it's just like
Amazing.
because I think Fernie was like kind of behind them, and he just suddenly steps forth and just launches one.
Okay, so roll to hit, and I think grenade launcher is -5 to hit because it is a very wide berth.
That's a 6 minus 5, so that's 1.
6 minus 5. But again, Fernie, you have advantage on any technology related to you. Part of which is the CEO's mech suit.
Okay.
Roll one more time for me.
7. So that's 2.
So 2. Unfortunately, even with the wide area of effect of this grenade, it hits maybe over in the corner over here and boom, sinks in the soul juice.
Fuck. Sorry, this thing sucks.
I think after that first attack, we're gonna have to roll initiative
Okay,
here.
great.
All right, so let's see
I
here.
have a question about soul juice. Does it hurt us?
Go ahead and roll perception for me, or Arcana, or religion.
Yeah.
22 for initiative for me.
Damn.
22.
So Coda, you're a student of magic. You can tell that this is a very powerful juice. It is something that you can pull power from in order to power any machines. You can use it to heal people, you can use it to hurt people, but in its raw form like this, unrefined, this is dangerous to touch. It would burn you away like acid. Not immediately, not like an immediate death, but it's not something you want to hold on to.
Got it.
Got it. 13.
Dolores 22, Coda was initiative
Oh. 16. 4.
4.
Sorry, 6.
6. Dolores, you are up first in this action.
I cast Shatter on you.
Are you casting it at 2nd level or a higher one?
I am casting it at 3rd level.
So at 3rd level, it's a Constitution save?
Yep, a 15.
Okay, great. That is a natural 1. So he's going to take, he super fails that.
4d8.
Let's go.
4d8, okay, wow.
4d8, yep, 4d8.
Amazing.
Because I'm doing it at a higher level.
Fantastic. He does have resistance, so he's gonna take half damage from that.
19.
19, so that is going to be, we're gonna round up, that is 10 damage to him. Amazing. So the CEO sees that shatter happen, he's just like, I didn't think that would conduct as well as it did. Still hurts, not as bad as it would with you normal mortals, Fernie. But sure, okay, I see what you're getting at.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I give my bonus action, my bardic inspiration to Bug.
Great.
Starting to feel like charity now. But thank you.
That's all internal, man. Just take it.
Wonderful.
That's funny.
That's so funny.
Next up would be Coda.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna start this Blade song.
Okay.
And this song is. That's what it is. And then there's a guitar too, and drums maybe. And there's like a guitar, and the guitar.
3, 2, 1,
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Okay, so the Blade song has begun.
Incredible.
And then I'm going to. Oh, wait, hold up, oh, wait a minute. I'm inspired by what Dolores has done, so I'm gonna say, good idea, Dolores! Shatter!
Wow.
And I'm gonna cast Shatter as well.
Incredible. All right, great. So con saving for the CEO, that is a 10, it's already gonna fail, and that is a 5. So
And mine's 3d8 because I did it at 2nd level.
all right, roll that damage.
Nice, Coda.
Hills ya.
Thank you. 18. Ooh.
18, so he's gonna take 9 damage, damn.
Nice.
All right, that brings us to Bug.
Okay, I'm gonna walk as close as I can to him.
Okay, so that's 30 feet.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. A flame-like radiance descends on your creature that you see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw of 14.
Nice.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so once again, the CEO just gets hit. Describe that hit to us, Bug.
You know, my flame in the shape of a heart now for Furnace. I go, yeah, and he likes the heart with the flame, and it comes right at you. And because you are significantly bigger than me, it's going to take my Fury of the Small goes towards. When you damage a creature whose size is larger than you with an attack, you can deal an extra 3+ damage. Okay, so that's gonna be 13.
13, so we're gonna round up. That is 7 damage for the CEO.
Yeah, hit you and I'm small.
Incredible. Next up is the CEO himself. And he's like, wow, you guys scuffed my suit. Don't love that. This is very expensive and partially stolen.
And ugly.
Okay, well.
Nice.
It is ugly.
Spike
That's
drop.
awesome. Way to go. Bam.
I'm
Sorry if
resistant
that
to
hurt.
having my feelings hurt. You know, I think that was a really good idea what you two did about that whole lightning thing. I'm gonna steal that too. And he claps his hands together, and from the pool next to him, this cube of lightning, 30 feet cube, centers itself toward the back of a Bug and Dolores, like on them and sort of shooting backwards. So not quite on Bug and Fernie, but like in front of y'all. Each creature in that area must make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw. If you fail, you take 4d8 lightning damage, and you have the stunned condition.
+3 because you're next to me. That's a 5, +3, plus another 3.
So that's 11. So
Damn.
unfortunately, neither of you are able to resist it. That's gonna be 26 damage for y'all.
I don't do shit.
And you are
Maybe it
stunned for
does.
the moment.
Don't worry, Dolores. I have all this stuff that can help heal us. I really do. I just never use it.
Whew, that takes it out of you. I had not tested that yet. Wow, okay, give me a minute. I see in a minute. Whew, and so he's panting. Next up brings us to the furnace.
The furnace sees that and he's pissed. He's like, I'm not gonna let you kill more. And he starts walking forward like Terminator-esque. And beams start shooting out of his eyes, and I think he can reach to heat metal from there. That's 60 feet range. He walks over there, he starts shooting laser beams out of his eyes. That's all he's gonna do, is the heat metal. 3d8.
3d8, wow. Okay, go ahead and roll damage on him. There's no save, it just happens.
It just happens.
Great.
That's 16.
16 damage. That does hit, so the CEO starts to feel where his skin meets metal, and it's paining him quite a bit. And he's like, furnace, you haven't changed a bit. I can't drive that home enough. You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you, you asshole.
Nice.
Yeah, right. Nuh-uh. No. Next up, we have Dolores again. After this turn, Dolores, you are able to shake off the stunned condition. So it does take a full round to do that, but then from here on out, you are good to go.
So Dolores is just there going like,
Dolores, don't do that. You're gonna pee yourself again.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my God.
and she just pees and it just drips down
Oh,
her legs, both her legs.
Okay. Incredible. Next up, we have Coda.
This all you got? Facing us alone, you little bitch? Ain't got no friends?
No, I haven't. I've built them, and they're coming soon. They're coming soon. They will be here. I'm not alone.
Heard.
They will be here.
Heard.
I mean, damn it! Stupid! I shouldn't have took. God
You
damn it!
idiot. You stupid.
I'm not
stupid idiot. And I'm gonna vortex warp you, so I'm gonna send my cape off to you,
Ooh.
wrap it around you, and put you in that fucking juice as far down as I can.
Okay. So, as far down as you can.
I can teleport you into liquid.
Incredible. Okay.
I love that.
So, how far down is that?
90 feet.
90 feet.
Wow.
It happens.
Great.
Very much happens. So here's what happens with that. Boom, straight down. So he only has a swim speed of 30. That is 60 feet for him to resurface. So that's one round if he dashes. That's one free round of catching your breath that you have with this guy. The soul juice does not hurt him because of his mech and the way it is powered.
Okay.
But given that and finding that out, you get the sense that maybe it wouldn't hurt the furnace either.
Got it.
Nice.
Nice.
Wave around. Heal yourself.
Now, Bug, you shake off that stunned, so you are able to move again on your next turn. Now we're back to the furnace for a round.
So am I still able to heat metal from like up here? Did he fall out of view now?
We're gonna say he's like 70, 80 feet away from you.
So that's fine. He goes out of range, and the furnace is like, damn. All right. Well, holy shit. He'll cast Bark Skin on himself. So what that looks like is the furnace is looking down. And he's just like, well, I guess we got a second. He like suddenly like kind of charges up, and his metal just kind of gets even spikier and thicker and all over his whole body.
Nice.
Oil kind of spills over, and it heats up, like kind of refining it.
Hell yeah.
So he's just getting angry.
That's awesome. And does that boost your AC?
His AC now is 16, no matter what.
Then we are back to Dolores, now able to move fully.
Dolores like shakes off her dress, like, God, I keep peeing my pants. I need that bladder surgery. All right. So since the CEO is underwater, basically, or under that juice, I am going to use the health potion to heal myself. And I get 4. And then I'm going to use my bonus action, use magical inspiration, my bardic inspiration on myself to roll and restore hit points. And that's 4. So I am back up 8 points.
Amazing. All right, so Coda, we are back to you.
Okay, I am going to sit pretty and prepare a spell.
Okay.
Nice.
Amazing.
Sit pretty.
And you're not telling me which spell.
No, I'm not.
I love it. All right, now it is Bug's turn properly.
Ooh.
Okay, so I am first on my action just going to I'm just gonna touch Dolores. And with that, I'm using my lay on hands as a paladin. I've never used it before.
Oh.
Because, get off. And I can give you up to like, between everybody for this whole, before my next long rest, I can go up to 35 HP. So I'm gonna give you 6.
Thank you.
Okay, so you got 29 left.
And then
Thank you.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, great.
So then I can get my HP up.
Glorious.
Okay, that is 5 plus 8. So that is 8.
Wow.
Nice.
Bug killing it.
Yeah, so I just touched her, and I just went, you get better too. And I was like, we can't help others unless we help ourselves first. I learned that in all the years of therapy I've had since our first campaign.
I'm so glad you keep going to therapy. That's good.
I'll just sit pretty.
So the CEO is underwater, and like I said, if he dashes, he has 60 feet of swimming speed for this turn instead of getting an action. However, you notice that he doesn't come up this round, but instead...
Is it over?
Hold on.
Yeah, is it over? Why isn't he? Can he breathe underwater?
Can you breathe underwater?
I mean, yeah, I can. I think he probably is fine. This piece of shit has survived much worse.
Oh.
Do you think he's under there calling people because he's a robot and I don't fucking know? Maybe
You can make calls underwater.
I don't know. This guy can do anything. He's in...
I really thought we had it for a minute. I thought it was over.
Maybe he just never learned to swim. And he's dead.
So he's just down there?
I don't know. I have a bad feeling that he is up to some fuckery down there.
Waiting for you to say that, just like how we did before, there are 2 more new-looking Fern Z units that enter the space. And then you hear from under the water, like, little something called a pilot. This new Fern Z unit attacks you, the furnace. It goes, big brother, hi. And it's going to hold up its hand, and this time instead of a knife, the fist goes in and a buzzsaw comes out. It says, we learned from your old actions. This could be used to cut down a tree like you. Does a 16 hit?
Meets it, beats it, I guess.
Meets it, beats it. Okay, so he's going to roll 3d4 against you. So let's see here.
No offense, but your family sucks.
Yeah, I know.
What's your brother's name?
I don't fucking know this guy.
You don't remember your brother?
They just made this piece of shit.
So he goes like, big bro, it's so nice to finally meet you. And he takes 11 damage out of your side there.
Nice. The
All
furnace
right.
just takes it. He's not even bothered.
Sick
Straight
move.
up like lets him do it.
Furnace's turn.
He looks at him and goes, yeah, that's pretty cool. What's also cool is this. And he ignites a flame blade out of his hand.
Oh, sick.
And then goes to slash this guy right in the face. Yeah, 22, so that hits, that's 3d6, and he's a savage attacker, so he can do this twice.
Yes!
So that was 11, and I get 12.
Hey, so you do 12 damage, fire damage to this Fern Z 4.0. You see it just go, oh, big brother. Now we can see why everything we were told was true. You're really good at this, fire and destruction. I want to be just like you. All right, that brings us over to Dolores.
All right. Well, the CEO is still underneath the water, and I'm going to start working on these other Fernsies.
Okay, great.
They seem like they want to have a good time, so I'm going to instead cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on them.
Ooh, okay.
On one of them.
Okay.
It is a Wisdom 15 save.
Wisdom 15
Whoa.
save, okay.
I go, I've never seen a robot laugh.
As a 14, -1, you hit it. And so something special about this, Dolores, is that you know that constructs and robots don't usually have minds that you can mess with. You deal with souls and demons and things like this, and music, which is its own kind of soul. But this unit starts laughing.
Hey, buddy. This is what I used to tell my kids when they wouldn't go to bed. What did the left butt cheek say to the right butt cheek? If we stick together, we can stop this shit. Here you go, motherfucker.
Well, you didn't even give me a chance to answer. He falls to the ground, clutching what would be his tummy if he was a human.
Want to do my bonus action? Bug. Yeah, don't read into this. I'm gonna give you another bardic inspiration, okay?
I'll take it.
Right.
So this new Fern Z unit, the 4.0S, a different type of unit, walks up to you, Coda, and says, Coda, I've heard so much about you.
Oh, shit.
This one scrapped on some parts in order to be a little bit more powerful at the cost of the humanity. It's still in an experimental phase.
I go, lucky?
I really like how specifically fire you are. Can I show you my fire too? And he pulls out his hand, and instead of a fist, he pulls out a little nozzle and points it at you, a huge dildor, and it begins to vibrate. Roll for Gluck. So he points it at you. Coda, you must make a dexterity saving throw of 11 or higher.
Dexterity saving throw of 11 or 11.
It's low.
+3.
2 plus 3 plus 3.
So this is a much easier thing to dodge, but unfortunately, because you stayed right there in the cone of fire, you're gonna take 4d6 fire damage.
It's okay, you're gonna be okay.
So we got 5,
Yeah. Bug has
6.
healing capabilities.
16,
This is honestly actually good.
22.
Someone's gonna be able to see my
And I have
goods.
resistance to fire attacks.
So 11.
So
So next up in our turn order, we have Coda.
Okay, this fucker is gonna get it.
So he just blasts me with this fire, and I'm like, are you serious? I'm gonna face step behind him, so it's kind of a surprise attack.
Ooh, okay.
And then I'm gonna catch him on fire immediately as I grab his head.
Whoa.
And then I'm gonna try to twist, turn, and I'm gonna try to fucking double shocking grasp his fucking neck.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're taking damage for fire and the shocking grasp. Awesome.
So 3 fire damage automatically.
No matter what, okay.
Roll to hit for shocking grasp. 6 plus 6, 12.
That one does not hit.
Okay. 24.
That one definitely hits, my guy.
Okay, then 2d8.
Hells yeah.
11.
11 damage. So this Fern Z number 2 unit goes, oh, lightning. I thought you were stuck as a fire Eladrin. By choice or by fear?
Fire is part of lightning. They're both plasmas.
Bro. Okay, Fernie didn't know that, so I don't know that.
What are you talking about? I knew that.
Did you know that?
I knew that, yeah.
So he's not doing so great. Is there anything else in this turn for you?
No. Okay.
Oh boy.
Robot 1 lying prone, just laughing. He's like, the butt cheeks. Why would a butt be talking?
I know. It's hilarious, isn't it?
It hurts. I want to die. He gets to do a wisdom save. That's a natural 1. So he's just like, wait a minute. It's a poop joke too! And he just starts laughing even harder. This one is way too emotional. So he's stuck prone exactly like that. Bug, you are up.
I'm going to deep down be like, bed, head over here, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, might as well call him over.
Absolutely. Get him away from
Hopefully
the
by the
clown.
time this pussy gets out of the pool.
Pussy's in the pool. That's a good song.
I'm gonna say, bed, get over here, and if you happen to see anything on your way that'll help, grab it. I don't think you can, you have hooves. Okay, after I do that, I'm gonna run up to this, the robot that isn't laughing, and
Okay.
I'll just bludgeon it with my hammer.
Incredible. And that's like 2 swings, right?
Oh yeah, I have an extra attack instead of 1 when I use an attack on my weapon as a paladin. So
Love it.
I'm gonna hit him. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
So his damage is 9.
So I'm still holding the fucking robot by the fucking throat. And I'm like, Bug, get over here!
All right, roll for the second hit, Bug.
17.
That one does hit.
Great.
Roll for just an eensy bit of damage.
That is 5.
5. Okay, so describe how this looks as you're about to bash this robot that Koda's holding.
Koda's holding him, and I'm just going. Boop, boop,
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, beat him up.
I get all these extras because I'm a fucking paladin.
Between each one of those, he's like, "We are the future. We are the future. We are the fuck. We are the future." Okay, and then just like face just.
Shut the fuck up.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Face just falls clean off. He's like, that robot is down. Great. Since you called in that moment in your heart of hearts, and you did prepare the horse that was already summoned just 1 floor away, Bed is back and goes through the elevator and is trying to talk to you but can't because it has 3 bottles in its mouth. It's like, it trots over to where you are and hands you the 3, and you find 2 purple bottles that are clearly potions, and one of them looks a little bit different. And it says 2 gold bold. It's a wine.
Dolores, I got some wine! Yay! A good girl, a good girl.
That's it.
I love my Betty girl, my Betty girl.
Hey, you guys?
What?
Where's that fucking robot?
Yeah.
So the CEO pops out of that soul juice and is like, man, I feel really great. Thanks, guys.
What?
I even stayed down there for a minute and it refreshed the hell out of me. Wow. You see, every scratch on his body, for the most part, has been completely healed, and he is now back up.
Literally, we were just fighting these stupid little puppets this whole time, and now he's got not 1 scratch on him?
All right, gloves coming off. That was my bad. I made him more powerful. Won't do it again. Won't happen. He likes the soul juice. I didn't know. Thought it was dangerous. Looked dangerous. Not dangerous. I'm gonna fuck him up.
Robot 1 is once again just like, and then the butt, the other butt. He rolls a 3, fails again. He's just like, the cheeks.
Yeah, isn't it hilarious?
Yes, he's sick to his stomach. He's not having a good time. We are now back to the furnace.
The furnace steps up, looking at this core, but first he looks down before he does anything with that core, because he's curious about that. He looks down at the CEO and he sees him in that pool of juice, and then he's kind of like hearing something in his head, and he looks down at the juice, and you can tell something is like really glowing inside of him, and he can tell he's casting something really powerful, but we don't see anything.
The furnace is.
The furnace is definitely like something is like really happening, and he's almost like freaking out about it. As a bonus action, so I cast a spell, which was my action. As a bonus action, I have under bonus action, I have my flame blade, an attack. Can I attack the core thing?
Oh, you're just straight up attacking the core.
Can I try to like break in and grab, like, cause it's inside there?
Go for it.
All right, so he's gonna take his flame blade and just try to jam it right into this thing, cause he sees it as like the souls of everything, and he's trying to get them out.
Okay, roll to hit.
That is a 19.
Okay, so with a 19, you strike the tempered glass against this, and it, the whole thing, it doesn't shatter, but you know when glass like gets broken, like when you drop your phone case and the whole thing just, it just looks like a spider web almost immediately. And it's very, very, very weak, holding on by a thread. The CEO turns around and says to you, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, we can talk about this.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's
keep
what
things-
I fucking thought.
No. I don't know if you're crazy or what, but this thing is volatile. This is energy. This is a nuclear reactor. You're gonna try to blow us all up? Let's talk about this, okay? You don't want your friends to go, right? The goblin village we're under? I mean, this would be a crazy move.
Don't let him convince you of anything. He's evil.
The furnace is like thinking about it, but he's still looking at it, and still,
Okay,
yeah.
great.
Oh my God.
I love it.
We have to all die.
All right. Next up is, we are back to Dolores.
Hey, Bug, really quick. Can you spare a bed to kind of get me a little bit closer to the CEO?
Yeah, bet, go.
Come here, little girl. Come here, little girl.
Okay, so Bed rushes, and you have a chance to like jump on to Bed as you move. Go ahead and roll a athletics or acrobatics for me, please, to see if you can hop on without using a movement or an action.
Woo! This reminds me of my time when I rode on a horse at night. Just rode on a horse at night. Nothing else to see here. That is a nat 20, 23.
Ooh, so Dolores, doing this, you move with such elegance and grace that it's almost like you didn't move at all. Your energy is still the same as though you had never moved, and you're able to ride on this horse perfectly. It was willingly letting you, and you get to decide whether or not you want to look at Bug and remind them just mentally of this image.
What
the hell are you doing?
And I just, in slow motion, look at Bug and I go, remember? Hey, hey.
I kind of whispered to Coda. Once I went outside, looked out the window and saw Dolores nakedly riding her horse. And ever since then, I've never said it to anybody. I've seen her tits.
Hey, Okay, so I'm really close to him now, and I'm like, get out of my friend's head. And I just cast Bestow Curse on him.
Amazing.
So I touch him, and I touch a creature, and that creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become cursed for the duration of the spell. So I'm going to do the wisdom ability.
Nice.
So while cursed, the target has a disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws made with that.
Okay, so what is the wisdom save number on curse?
15.
15, all right, let's see. Meets it, beats it, I'm afraid.
No worries.
Silvery barbs.
Time for another roll. That is a 14 plus 3, 17, unfortunately.
Okay, the curse did not work on the CEO. I feel like I'm out of options. What should I do? Wait, I need to make a call. Bug, pass me your watch.
Okay, you already told my horse. Okay, listen, if you're gonna call some, like, I don't know, some
Just
drummer.
throw it!
If you're gonna call some guitar player, I'm gonna be really pissed. It better be something good.
Do not call that guy from the tavern, Dolores.
Oh, trust me, he's out of here.
Please don't call your babies, or whatever.
Listen, this guy shreds on guitar worse than you think. This is Morrisell, the devil. So I call on Morrisell to help me out, and I'm going to roll.
I think anything charisma, persuasion, performance, whatever. And with advantage because you haven't been answering his calls and he's been trying real hard all summer.
So the first one was 15 and the second one's 23.
Okay, with a 23, the sending stone rings and rings and rings and gets halfway through the fourth ring and you hear, hello, sorry, I was very busy with a party. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, everyone. I'll be right back.
Morrisell.
Yes.
Listen up.
Oh.
Hi, I know I haven't called you in a while. It's me, Dolores Paradise, the person that you ruined her entire family.
It's fine,
but
it's
I
only
know.
been 6 months and 1 week.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was super, super busy. Listen, we really need help. There's this CEO, and he's trying to destroy all the forests, and he has our friend Fernie, and now he's the furnace, and it's too long of a story, but can you help me? Can you send me some blessings, some dark blessing? And I'll do whatever you want me to do.
Oh, don't.
Whatever I want you to do.
I'll take a picture of my feet, okay?
What? No.
What?
No!
What?
My mother.
No, she can't!
That's disgusting.
I'll take a picture of my feet!
In Fernie and Reno that he's really into feet.
Wait,
That is canon.
but she's like my mother. I don't want.
Just tears
Is that-
start
You're
falling.
making it.
It's not worth it, Dolores.
Is that a threat? Like, you will do that if I don't help you?
Please, just send help.
The furnace, can he be hearing this through his sending stone? Because he has the
Yes.
other one.
Yeah.
He's like listening in, just like, oh.
He can hear her through the amulet he gave her. The sending stone is like a two-way walkie-talkie. He's like, all right, if you've given me your word that you will do anything I'd like, I wish you to join me as my mother forever when you pass from this mortal plane. we will have a devilish little family. Do we have a deal?
So no pictures of my feet?
I beg of you, no.
Okay,
See,
well.
I actually think the feet thing was less weird than what he said.
Being his eternal mother.
I'll be your mom, but it's basically like you're at college the whole time, right? Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
We're gonna die if not.
He says, okay, just give me a minute. I'll get there as soon as I can. God, like 6 seconds I'll be here. Give me okay.
Okay.
Which is 1 round.
Click. Here's your watch back. I think I made a big mistake.
Oh, don't even touch it.
It's wet.
Oh.
Why is it wet?
I don't know.
I have licked blood, earwax, and all this kind of shit today. Let's keep going. And I put it up.
You licked shit?
Amazing.
Another Hey, shut up.
Hey, shut up, did I?
That was just when we went to Utah. Don't tell anybody, Coda.
You guys went to Utah?
Don't tell anyone about Salt Lake City.
Wow.
Promised we would never mention Salt Lake.
When we ate poop.
Stop, Bug, stop!
You guys ate
serious.
shit in Salt Lake City?
No, we didn't, no!
Hey, Bed, go back to Bug.
You called him. Okay.
You want me to hold on to him?
Yeah,
Yeah, just
stay
don't
on.
worry. Just keep here.
All right.
Stay mounted.
Next up, we have Coda.
I'm gonna cast Slow, which is a Wisdom save of 14 on him. So I'm gonna take my little dagger tortoise thing.
Sure.
I'm gonna slit my hand,
Whoa.
and sands of time are gonna come out. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try to slow him down.
That's amazing.
Robots
Yeah.
hate sand. That is a 10 plus 3. He fails that.
Okay, so he has -2 to his AC and dexterity saving throws and can't use reactions.
Okay.
And on your turn, you can either use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay. Wow, that's incredible.
I'm gonna cast. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna cast in my third spell slot Magic Weapon, and I'm gonna cast it onto Bed.
You know what? Because Bed's hooves are the weapon, I'm allowing it.
Great. So then when she runs over, I'll do that. Then for my bonus action, I'm gonna do a really quick prayer so no one can hear me. And use Channel Divinity to, all I have to do is utter a prayer. You can touch your holy symbol, utter a prayer, and regain 1 expended spell slot.
Ooh,
and I'm
nice.
like, Kelwick, please keep me going and keep my friends going. Okay, bye. So yeah, then I'm gonna get another spell slot in my level 2.
Nice. Next up is the CEO, who has just been slowed by Coda. And he's like, I was feeling so good. Now, I'm not. And it's because of you. As he points his finger out to you, his hand goes, because he only has 1 action, he is going to spend one of his legendary action points right now to fire a lightning cannon in a straight line. So that would hit Bug and Coda. And it is going to be let's see here. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I have to ask. So 19 damage to both of you. They straight like pierce.
Right after I prayed.
That didn't look good, guys.
No, it doesn't feel good either.
Incredible.
I hope no one heard me cry like a pussy.
Bug!
Ow! You cannot hit me right
Damaging everybody!
The robot on the ground is laughing. He's just like, pussy and physical comedy. Is he still stuck down there? And it brings us back down to the furnace.
The furnace turns around and he's thinking about busting this thing open. But he's like, no, care about my friends, I'm not gonna let them die. But I am gonna kill you. And he steps forward. Last turn, the furnace was looking at the ooze, and he was doing some stuff. And he looks over at the CEO, and oil starts spilling from his eyes and everything. And he's like, you've killed so many animals. Now you're using them as fuel. And you used them as fuel before. You created me a machine to kill animals, fueled by the oils of ancient dead beasts. And they want their vengeance too. So out of the green ooze, it starts to like rise up and bubble and stuff. And then a giant neck, a long cast iron skeletal neck rises out, followed by a massive body, but it's all a skeleton, a big metal skeleton of a plesiosaurus, launches up out of the ooze and then lands, just causing a huge shake in the whole place. Green ooze spilling everywhere, and then it like rises up, looks directly at the CEO, just all this like dark brown cast iron, and then it just lunges out and tries to bite him right on the head. Just
Amazing.
Just straight out like a big old snap.
Obviously, I'm letting that happen, but out of sheer curiosity, what spell is summoning a plesiosaurus?
Conjure animals, and he's a high enough level that he can conjure a plesiosaurus, a single one.
Oh, well, just one dinosaur.
Yeah.
That was sick, Furnace!
So it's gonna go for a bite on him, yeah. So that's a let's see.
Give it advantage on to hit, because this is a surprise, like, flanking attack.
Yeah. So that's a 13. And that is a 19.
19 definitely hits.
And that is 3d6 plus 4. That is 6, that is 12.
12 damage. And is he also grappled like how he'd be with your
I
crocodile?
do not think he's grappled on this. This is just a bite. Just
Okay.
straight up bites him.
Wow.
Okay.
Get it?
Describe the bite.
So it lunges, and I think it grabs it's just biting at like all of his machinery, and like it takes a couple grabs, and just this metal sinking into the other metal. It's piercing at his armor.
Incredible.
Just viciously.
Love it.
Wow.
That's wild.
So the furnace looks back, and he sees the plesiosaurus attacking him, and he starts running forward, and he jumps up into the air, and as he's in the air, he starts to morph and turn, and he turns into a giant metal shrapnel flaming Allosaurus, which is a giant T-Rex type dinosaur. He lands and roars, and it sounds like 1,000 chainsaws. There's metal shrapnel in his mouth, flame coming out of everywhere, smoke, oil spilling everywhere. And he runs, and he's going to attempt to pounce on him. So he's gonna slash out with his claws. So
All right, roll to hit with advantage.
Oh my God.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty. That already hits. Let's just see if you crit.
Yeah, it'll take the dirty 20.
Okay. Okay, I bet I know what it was.
And that will do 1d8 plus 4 damage. But that knocks him prone and allows me to also get a bite attack in.
Nice. Okay, yes.
That is a 10 on the claws.
Nice.
Now he's knocked prone, and I get to bite, which is 2d10 plus 4. Okay, that's an 8.
Nice.
So that's 13.
So the CEO slowed and knocked prone and being feasted on by this ancient beast that he remembers from way back in his memory is filled with fear. Looks at you three, heard you talking about some kind of fiend coming, looks at this magically imbued horse, and looks at his robot, one incapacitated, one already dead. And he says to you, I'm not losing alone. Let's keep things balanced. Presses a button on his wrist. The console starts beeping. The cracks in the soul chamber start to widen and spread and widen and spread. No more initiative. You each have one last round before this thing explodes. What do you choose to do to get yourself out of here?
Oh fuck, this thing's gonna explode. We all might die.
So he presses that button, and as his hand flops to the side, Furnace, you notice his hand once again change to that lightning cannon, which is in direct line with Coda and Bug
I only have 7 health.
and the horse.
I just lurch down and grab that arm, and I try to whip him like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so you all have one last round of combat. You are grappling the CEO. The console is beeping 5.5 seconds.
You guys,
Yes.
I don't think we can make it out of here.
I'm gonna die in my hometown.
God.
I can only vortex one person.
This is the worst type of death.
I can only take one person.
No. I have all these potions. I'll drink them and do something, and hopefully, I don't know.
Then drink them, bitch!
No, you go. Take the horse, go.
I'm not going. There's absolutely no way. I've lost my children once. I'm not losing them again. Take Bug.
No, I'm literally not
Bug, we gotta go.
Drink the potion.
No, it's not fair. I've been wanting to die this whole time. You can't do this. You have to go. Go, and I'm gonna chug this, and I'll hang out with Furnace. I love him so much.
I grab Bug by the hand.
Go to the horny hut and leave me behind.
Wait.
No,
the horny hut can come to us. The horny hut can come to us.
What?
I can cast the horny hut right now, you guys.
What?
And it's impenetrable.
You were gonna kill yourself. What is wrong with you?
You were gonna kill yourself, dude.
I wanted to be a hero.
You're a hero by not killing yourself.
I wanted to save the day.
Drink the potion.
Okay. A 10-foot radius immobile dome of force springs into existence around you and above you and remains stationary for the duration. The spell ends if you leave its area. It doesn't have an armor class. It doesn't have any saving throws. 9 creatures of medium or smaller size can fit inside the dome with you. The spell fails if the area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures. Creatures can move through it freely. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is...
The atmosphere inside is comfortable and dry regardless of any weather outside.
Whoa.
Okay, so I will establish rain
And
cannot
comfortable.
affect inside, and you're stoked about it. It's very cozy, like a book nook. Okay, so because this explosion is magical in nature, you would be protected from it.
Okay, right before the hut goes up,
Yeah.
I throw my 3 bottles right at the Planosaurus, whatever the fuck. So they break on
The
him.
Planosaurus,
Allosaurus?
yeah.
Planosaurus.
Actually,
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
So, the Allosaurus, the Furnace Allosaurus, receives 10 additional hit points, grows twice its size,
Yes!
has Bless for these moments, and gets a little tipsy. One of them was one.
Hell yeah.
So I
One of
throw it
them.
like I'm fucking Tom Brady before I go into the hut, and all 3 of them go.
Yeah, the furnace gets hit with all this stuff, and it's so locked in, it doesn't even realize he's growing twice the size.
All right,
But he's
fuck
just
me again.
he's just going to the town. No, but he's still going, but
I
he's just
saw that.
getting gigantic.
Holy shit, he's getting huge.
Yeah, even the Plesiosaurus is like, Jesus Christ, dude.
We're like, I think we're like, Furnace, we gotta go!
Furnace!
So as the furnace sees out of the corner of his dinosaur eye, he sees you guys going to this hut. He's got the CEO grappled. He reverts back to his furnace form, but he's gigantic now. So he just got him by the arm, and he's like, it's time for this machine to get dismantled. But before we go, you're gonna see the horrors that you've caused. And he casts hallucinatory terrain all around him, and it's just all the dead corpses of everything, like just staring at him, and he's just like, look at them. Look at them. I finally know what money is and what money does. And he looks at you guys and he's just like, way to go. Nice job, Blue. And then he looks at him and he's just like bursting with flames and shit, like just smoke.
Incredible.
Like you almost can't even tell where he is because he's just getting so combusted.
So the CEO was trying his best to scramble away, but because you're holding on to him and he's grappled, he's not able to. Any hope he had of escaping from your arm, he looks around and sees this hallucinatory terrain. And even though he's hundreds of years old and he knows on paper what he'd done and seen it out of the corner of his eye, now faced with his own mortality, he looks at this and freezes for a moment. And if you wouldn't have known any better, you'd say that maybe he was feeling a little something as a tear wells up in his eye, recognizing what he did. And he looks at you and he says, I feel ambivalent about this. And in that last moment, the explosion occurs as Morricel pops up outside your bubble and says, what did you need help? A flash of green, colossal flash of green, the screams of souls and animals, everything raging on. For over a minute, you sit in that tiny hut.
I didn't need Moricel anyways, you know what I mean?
You never did.
As Dolores takes some popcorn and puts it in her mouth, you know what I'm saying?
Where did you get that from?
It's a comfortable hut!
There's literally,
You can't have comfort without popcorn.
You're right.
there's
You're right.
literally swag bags in the corner that say comfortable.
Oh my God, there's Polaroids.
Yes, honey!
And we're drinking wine. It's an incredible hut.
A furnace just died.
Yes.
I got a T-shirt. Oh, it has Tiny Hut on it. Oh, like I'm never gonna wear this. When am I gonna wear it? All right. So as you see the green dissipate in front of you, there is a crater as far as the eye can see, with you in the center of it. Everybody, roll nature for me.
30, 20.
13.
6.
Coda, you look around as this tiny hut, it completely, it's transparent, right?
It's transparent from the inside. Yeah.
From the inside, great. So from the inside of this tiny hut, you look out and you can see that although this ground is scorched, it's not as damaged as it should be or would have been. Yes, there's been an impact here, but this ground is fertile. You and Eladrin of the Fae, you know nature very well, and you know that there is life in this land, even if there's no vegetation or animals yet. Looking around, you can't see your friend Fernie. You can't see Moricel, and you certainly can't see the CEO.
I think. Did we lose him, you guys?
Oh, God.
There's nothing left.
I forgot about Bed, too.
Oh, shit.
I thought Bed was here with us. Bed?
Hey,
Yeah,
guys,
what's up?
hold on.
I've been chewing on these swag
Okay,
bags. Sorry.
you could go home. You can go home.
Okay.
And then I go,
Let's go.
guys, I feel like absolute shit. I feel like we did all of this to get Fernie back, and we didn't get him back.
But I also feel like Furnace,
Has lived a long millennia of lives.
he did what he needed to do. But I agree with you. I feel really sad.
Everybody roll perception for me.
9.
11.
7.
11. Bug, did you have a bardic inspiration to spend on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I use 2?
Use them
No, I can't
both.
stack them. Can't stack them.
Can't stack them, can't stack them.
5. So 16.
The 16 Bug, you being the shortest of this group
Of course.
and being closest to the ground, eensy little guy, you see something in the rubble, in the dirt, catch your eye a little bit. It's a little glint of light. Do you go over to it? It's
No.
outside of the hut by 5 minutes. Great. And that has been
I
sort
go
of...
back to the popcorn. No, okay, yes, I go towards it.
All right. So inside, as you go over to this dirt patch, you scoot the dirt away a little bit, and you see what appears to be a little brown ball with some light peering through. And after a moment, Kevin the Moth unfurls his wings and is holding a little green ball. He goes, okay, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna go back to the castle. This is all I could save. Okay, goodbye. And he just flutters away. Dolores, Coda, Bug, roll Arcana for me.
18.
16.
16.
17.
Bug, just
Or
for
15.
15, just for fun. You had another bardic inspiration, right?
100%.
15.
18 plus 8.
26. With a 26, Bug, you were so connected to both sides of your friend. Fernie, the goofball who loved to drink and play with plants and animals and be a hero with you. Or the Furnace, who liked to tear stuff down and was a badass. But even though he was iron, had a heart of gold. And as you're holding this green ball, you feel the Furnace's last message to you. This is Fernie, planted in my garden.
Guys, the furnace just talked to me and told me that this green ball is Fernie, and he wants this planted in his garden.
We're gonna have a baby.
This is it, guys. We're gonna go back to the castle, and we're gonna play at Furnace, and we're gonna have baby Fernie, and you get to have a new kid, and I get to be a father.
Wait,
no.
what? I get to have a new kid? Only thing I asked. No. Oh, wait, what?
No.
No gender reveal parties, please.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely
Oh
not.
my God! Let's get back and plant this ASAP.
But first, can we ride a horse all together topless?
No.
We can't fit.
No, we
Fine.
cannot.
We can't fit.
Back at the Gunfar, we see Coda, a year older, a year stronger, training new mercenaries for the Sword of Heroes in their training yard. He's very well respected. A letter appears magically at his feet.
I pick it up.
You open it up and it says, 15th notice. Coda, please. The realm of the Eladrin really needs you. You have responsibilities here that you have been
burn it
ignoring.
in my hand.
It burns away. Coda continues to train the mercenaries. Bug, no longer having a hometown, sits around this castle, sees trophies from his battles, nods at them a little bit, starts to have a little bit of self-doubt. He puts on his armor, ready to take on another day as a mercenary hero. But as Bug starts to leave his room, he realizes this armor is a little too small. Gym bros around you go, nice.
And I go, shut up.
Yeah, you got it, big sir. Dolores. Dolores is actually not at Castle Gunthar. She's in a very distant land where she has never been before. She looks down at her map, ready to explore more, thinks better of it, and tosses it away behind her, marching forward, and begins playing her awesome drums.
You guys ready for this?
Creatures from all around pop up.
Watch out. 3, 2, 1, ba-da! Boom! Zip! Yeah!
Jesus.
Yes, I'm finally free and no one can judge me here.
And finally, back at the Gunfar, we see Fernie's garden, a very humble plot, but rich plot of little vegetables, herbs, maybe a tree here and there. Even without him, it's been growing okay, because we look over and see Tillip, the gardener from long ago, has been called in to help plant crops for the Gunfar. As he's walking by, whistling, bending over, aching at his back, pouring water on different crops, a little twig shoots out of the ground with chunks of earth floating around it. As it starts to grow, it distinctly looks just a little bit like Fernie. Oops, I'm so sorry. Incredible.
Alcohol!
And that is the season 2 finale of Sword AF.
Let's freaking go.
Let's freaking go. Thank you all so much for joining us for this insane ride. Crazy character growth, crazy situations, and a bunch of crazy people playing it. Hey, thank you all so much for supporting us through the whole season. We appreciate you caring so much. We can't wait to see how y'all react to this. And until the next time we play D&D, bye.
Bye.
Bye.